Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to talk about some rental assistance programs as well as I am going to answer your questions. You already know what today is. It's the weekend and every weekend I come to you guys and I answer the questions that you have submitted all week long. Like, thank you so much. Like, this is my favorite segment because it's like I get to connect with you guys, right? Right. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, welcome, my darling. Hey, okay. You know, we met on the weekend, okay? Come back Monday through Friday, all right? But here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love for you to be a part of my crazy internet family. If you would like to join, it's free. It's super easy. Click that red button down below as well. Let's go ahead and give me a like. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Before we get started, there are two rental relief funds that I came across and I had to share them. So if you are in Pleasonton, California, they are offering $2,500 rental assistance for Pleasonton residents that were affected by the pandemic. Now, this program offers the $2,500 directly to your landlord, and it would pay for any delinquent rent or late fees that were accrued during quarantine. So once again, I'll leave the information in the description box below. You go fill out the application and it will offer a one-time $2,500 payment to your landlord on your behalf. It is a grant, guys. It is not a loan. That means you do not have to pay it back. To actually qualify, you must show that where you have lost at least 20% of your income due to like employment cutbacks, like with your hours, or if you miss work or miss school due to childcare closures, or just your inability to be able to pay your bills. You must show that information. I'll leave it down below. Now, also to my people that are in Pennsylvania, don't forget on June 29th, there will be an application open for you for all 67 counties in Pennsylvania. It is going to be their own rental assistance program, and it also helps with mortgage, okay? So if you have a home, it will help. The applications will be available at the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency website. Now, guys, once you go there, it's going to be the application, because the application is a little bit, intense. It's going to ask you for a few things, and they will start accepting applications on July 6th. So you go there, you get the application, you print it, you fill it out, get all your information together, submit it on July 6th. And at that time, they will process your paperwork, and homeowners seeking assistance with payment for past due mortgages, you will go through that same process. All that will be down in the description box below. Now, guys, if I did not state your city or where you live at, and I have not stated that in any of the videos, all you have to do is dial 211 for your phone. Listen, okay, when you dial 211, it's gonna give a prompt that says enter your zip code. Enter your zip code. At that time, it's going to connect you to someone, and you can ask that person, hey, do you have any rental programs in my area? Do you have any food assistance? Do you have anything with utility bills? It's going to be a representative. It's kind of like your own little social worker / like Siri, and they will give you some different programs that are in your area. So that is just an easy way that they can help you as well if I have not covered it. And please don't charge it to my heart. Like, I want to help everyone, but I'm only one girl. Okay. All right. So now that we have that out the way, let's go ahead and get started with these questions. The first question comes from Marissa. She says, hey, Shalae, does Colorado have any programs that help with rent or phone bills with Verizon? All right, so Marissa, I know you're gonna dial that 211 because I just mentioned it. With Verizon, I know that they do like payment, they have like a payment extension program, or pretty much where you can set up a payment plan and pay so much each week. I also know during the pandemic, they were extending bills out to like June 30th, and this was like at the beginning of the pandemic. So like if you called in March, they were giving you to like June 30th, June 12th. I would just call them, explain your situation. I'm sure they're aware, they're watching what's going on in the news. And Verizon is a pretty good company, if I must say so myself. Like they will help their customers. So just reach out to them, and by all means, subscribers, if you know of any phone bill programs, I can look it up. Now, I'm a little whiz on that computer. I will look it up. But if you know of anything, please let us know down below. The next question comes from Jules. Where do we drop our Cash App information for Donald? I have not seen anything. Well, first of all, Jules, it's not Donald that's giving away the Cash App money. It's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Now, Ochocinco is, of course, dissatisfied with the way that the president is treating this whole stimulus or lack of helping the American people. So he decided to take matters in his own hands, and he is creating his own $1,000 stimulus. Now on July 1st, he plans to give away $245,000, and you can find that information on his Twitter or on his Instagram, and you will drop your Cash App down below. Let me know if you get chosen, okay? I don't know, he seems like a pretty good guy. Let me know, but that's who you would go to, Chad Johnson Ochocinco. This next question comes from Danielle. Hey Shalae, no question. There's a website called Restaurant Workers Community Foundation COVID-19 Crisis Relief Fund, and it's for restaurant workers whose hours have been cut or businesses that have been suspended or closed for a good amount of time. They can actually go on the website and apply for monetary assistance. Again, this information is called Restaurant Workers COVID-19 Crisis Relief Fund. If anyone wants, they can apply, and if they have worked in the restaurant business and is no longer working or business hours have been cut. She is absolutely right, guys. Thank you so much, Danielle, for that information. I will include that in the description box below. I went to the website. There is a website for people that were either bartenders, servers, or you worked in a restaurant in any capacity. You can go on there and fill out an application. Now, this application, okay, it asks everything. I mean, everything. You have to put a lot of information in, but it's worth it if you can get the grant. I will put the information down below. Once again, it is the Restaurant Workers COVID-19 Crisis Relief Fund. Got it? Got it? Good. All right, so the next question comes from Cassandra. Are they ever going to give us essential workers any money? This time of year, my job will be offering overtime like crazy. I would have 3 checks coming in. Now I am down to 1 check. This is so much stress on me and the people sitting at home who are clearing more than me. I make too much money for food stamps, and by the time I get off, the food pantry is either closed or they have nothing left. Okay, Cassandra, I definitely understand exactly where you're coming from, and especially with the Senate right now is sitting on their desk for the essential workers and hazard pay, and are you going to be reimbursed? Some companies are not reimbursed. I don't think it's great to do like a comparison for those that are drawing unemployment, because they have lost their jobs as well, and this is not like a post to pick on you or nothing like that, but they lost their jobs, and some people want to go back to work. And I think right now it's just a sensitive time, is because, like, honestly, our legislators should be helping us and assisting those. And right now, we don't know. So as far as with you make too much money for food stamps, some people that are unemployment are having the same issue. They're drawing unemployment, but now they don't get food stamps. So this has just been really crazy, this whole process, and just chaotic. What I would say is, since the food pantries are closed, well, first of all, essential workers, we have to wait till the Senate comes out. So we're gonna have to wait to see what the Senate puts in their proposal. That's first and foremost. For the food pantries, if they are closed, is there anyone else? Do you have like a good homegirl, a good Judy, a friend that can go pick up or help you? Do you have family members that can go grab something? Are there food pantries that are open on the weekend? Can you call a food pantry and explain your situation and say, hey, I am working, but I need the food? Like, as of right now, I think a lot of people are showing more compassion. And I think if you reach out and you was to tell me this story, I would be like, girl, well, we're gonna have to put you some little groceries to the side, or maybe your neighbor or someone will understand or come through and help you as well. Do you attend a church? Can a church help or assist you? Also look in the pandemic of love as well. But I hope things get better. As of right now, I know hours have been cut. At this point, it's just almost like happy to even have a job right now. Okay, or it's just a blessing. All right, the next one comes from Tyrone. Your videos have helped me in so many ways. I am waiting on the podcast. Don't put that on me, Tyrone. You know what, Tyrone? You might be the one from last week that had me singing Tyrone. Like, no, I don't think I want to do a podcast. Would you guys want to see me on a podcast? I don't know. All right, So the next question comes from Eric. You are very helpful to the American people, but what can you do for those that are legally blind and that are trying to receive help and cannot see the forms on tablets or computers when there's no one else to help us who we would like to receive these benefits and grants that are given out? Eric, thank you so much for your question. I was actually supposed to partner with who was I gonna partner with? It was from the Alabama Institute of Deaf and Blind Huntsville Regional Center. I was supposed to partner with them this summer, but of course the pandemic happened. What I would do is, when I spoke with them briefly, they do have different representatives that you can contact. And I also looked, the American Foundation for the Blind calls for expanding support for the nation's students with disabilities as well as those affected by the pandemic. So the American Foundation for the Blind are working on trying to get different programs, but I will reach out, like, do you have a coordinator? Do you have a representative or a social worker? I would reach out and see if they can assist or help you, and I will keep that in mind that on some of my next videos, I'll try to include that, okay? Thank you so much, Eric, for watching. Wow, you guys, oh my gosh. Can't believe I get all types of people that watch my channel. All right, the next question comes from Keisha. Where do you record your videos? What help do they have for disabled adults? Okay, where do I record my videos? I record my videos in this hotel that y'all see. And I'm not being shady. I mean, I just record. So my job requires me to travel a lot. So I'm constantly in hotels. No, I do not live in a hotel. I get a lot of questions. Girl, do you live in a hotel? You always in a hotel. My job requires me to travel, guys. So I have to travel. What help do you have for disabled adults? I am going to make that a mission to find something for disabled adults for you as well. But you can call 211 and see if they have anything as well. Alrighty, here, the next question, I think this is going to be the last question because it's getting a little bit long. The next question is going to be from Christine. She says, how do you always stay so happy and upbeat and positive when you have to do so much leg work for so many others? I wish I could take a day to take you out and just relax at the spa. Christine, you are my type of girl, okay? I need to go to the spa and just relax and just luxuriate, okay? Just put some little cucumbers on my eyes and just, that would be so great. How do I find the time to stay happy and upbeat? And every day is a blessing, and I've said that before. Every day is a blessing. I always keep that in mind, and like I said, my joy comes from the Lord. So when your joy comes from someone above or spiritually, can't nobody take that from you. Like, the world didn't give it to me, so the world can't take it from me, if that makes sense. So I do believe in God. So that's one thing. And then also, I always get reminded of the Starfish Story. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Starfish Story, but I'll make it quickly. So it's this old man, or we'll just say, because I don't want people like, why else gonna be old? Okay, so it was this guy that was walking on the beach, and when he was walking on the beach, he walked like early morning all the time. And so then he seen, like, on the beach there was a whole bunch of like starfish that was just like on the sand. They was just all out. And so, like, in the distance he seen that it was like this lady, this human figure. So as he got closer to the lady, he seen that she was taking the starfish and she was throwing them back into the water. And so the guy asked her, he said, why are you throwing these starfish back into the ocean? So the lady responded, she was like, because, the sun is up, the tide is going away. If I do not throw these starfish back in the water, they're gonna die. And so the old man said, or the guy said, but young lady, do you not realize that there are miles and miles and miles of starfish along the beach? You cannot possibly make a difference. And so the young lady, she listened, she paused, bent down, picked up another starfish, and she threw it into the sea. And she said, but it made the difference for that one. And that's exactly why I do these videos. Because if you guys read my comments, you can look at old videos, you can look at these videos, you can look at past videos. I don't go in, I don't clean up my comments, I don't do all that. Like, what people decide to write or type on or underneath my comments, that has a lot to say about them than it does me. And for that one person that has been able to watch my video and get something from it, or they've been able to apply for a program or do anything like that, that is the person that my videos are here for. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you know, I don't have time to go back and forth and argue with you. Like, if people don't get it, you're not my people. And that's okay. I am only here to serve the people that God assigned to me. So if you watch my video and you get something out of it, great. This video was for you. If you watch my video and you get nothing out of it, or you feel the need to call me any piece of colorful language or dissect anything from my physical features to the way I speak or anything, that has so much to say about you. You don't know me personally, so how can I be affected by someone who doesn't know me? And when I keep that in mind, this starfish, so that one person that I helped, hey, it made all the difference for you. And that's how I stay upbeat. That's how I stay positive. Some people just heard or learned about me during this pandemic. I've been on YouTube 5 years. It didn't stop me from putting out videos. You can go watch my other videos. You will see that I am still the same positive person in all my videos. So for 5 years, 4.5 years, I did this. This past few, probably these past 6 months, my channel has blown up like crazy, which just shows, like, you know, definitely I was still persistent. I still did YouTube videos whether I had one person watching or I had thousands watching. And that does, because it's something that I want to do. It's something that I feel led to do. And when I think about that, it's like, you know what? If you guys come here and you get something, great. If 6 months from now you don't come back and watch my channel, that's cool too. Everything happens for a season. There's a reason for everything. You keep that in mind, and God bless you all. So that was a long thing, but I wish you guys a happy weekend. Continue to please like, comment, subscribe, and just know that, guys, that's why it's so important for you to do what God has called you to do. Because you may think for whatever reason that, hey, I'm too old, I'm not strong, I have this, I have too many children, I'm not gonna make a difference. Somebody is waiting on you to do what you need to do. And then once you do that, it's gonna help somebody else, and it's gonna help somebody else, and it's gonna make the difference. Even if it was only for that one starfish, it's gonna make all the difference. All right, so thank you so much for tuning into my TED Talk, okay? You guys have a great weekend. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.